Now, you can't publish several wax seal videos and tutorials and even design your own without becoming a wax seal enthusiast. So it's no secret that I love wax seals and I have become quite a hoarder in the past several years. I'm excited to share with you my very favorite wax seal designs for my collection and really the ones that I think are the best wax seal stamps of all time. Now, all of the wax seal stampers that I'm going to share with you today are made out of solid brass, including the handle that I'm sharing today, although the handle isn't quite as important. The reason you want brass is that it won't deteriorate over time. It's food grade, so you can use it on like chocolates or cookies and stuff like that, and which I have done, and it's super fun. But that is something to definitely keep an eye out for. Make sure that the material is quality. Now, this first stamper that I'm going to share with you today is my own design, but I promise not all of them will be. This is my vintage PEONY 3D stamper. I adore this stamper. It comes out beautiful every single time. I really love the 3D effect that it has and the beautiful flowers. Up next, we have my very first oval design in my collection, but it certainly will not be the last. I am definitely addicted. It's super fun to have just that slight variation on shape. During my pour for my wax, I am elongating the pour a little bit so that I'm able to reach all of that stamper, but thankfully it is fairly forgiving overall. The Chinoiserie bird has a really fun level of texture with just different layers being used throughout the stamper. So while it's not 3D, it kind of has some of that rounded effect and that three-dimensional look. Now, I told you I'm a sucker for the 3D wax seal stamper, and so Heron is my next design that I'm going to be sharing with you today. The body is three-dimensional, but it has some finer details in the feathers, in the legs, in the ripples of the water underneath. I love that this is a little bit more graceful, but can also be masculine, and so it has kind of a little bit more versatility than some of the floral designs that I have. Speaking of florals, the next one we have is Maybelle. Maybelle features a series of lily of the valley flowers, and the bells of the flowers just kind of dance around and are placed in different areas on the stamper itself. There's a lot of movement in this seal, and I really, really like it. I actually prefer this one on more of a matte color, but it is still really pretty on this Prosecco. Next, we have kind of a series. This is the only series I'll be sharing, but is the Botanical Initial Wax Seal. So obviously every letter in the alphabet could be included. I'm just sharing one today so that you don't go crazy. But I wanted to share this one because I love the way that the impression turns out. I love the contrast between the hard serif and the looser florals. P.S. If you ever get a hair like this from your wax, just wait till it's completely cooled and pick it off, and you'll never know that it was there. Anyway, back to the stamper. I love the contrast between kind of the structure and the more elegant side, and I love just the variation you can get with different initials. Next up is my Cherry Blossom Wax Seal Stamper. This is by Paper Ocelot. It is one of my favorite designs. She has an oval version of this design, and I am kicking myself for not buying that one instead. So when that one comes back out, make sure that you are on her waiting list and that you purchase it. Every single time I stamp this one, it turns out flawlessly. It always has a beautiful impression. Everything is always nice and crisp and clear, and it's just so graceful and elegant. I adore this stamp. Well, it's been a while since we've had a 3D stamper, so let's pull out You Give Me Butterflies by Papel & Co. This is a beautiful, super fun and playful design, and one that I pull out every single time I'm working with little girls and they just lose their minds. But old and young alike love the You Give Me Butterflies stamper because of the beautiful 3D butterflies on it. There are also some beautiful, delicate line butterflies you can see that are kind of floating above the larger butterfly. It really creates a lot of depth and visual interest, and I really haven't had any problems with this stamp turning out well every single time. Next, we have Provence, which features some beautiful lavender by Saffron Avenue. This, I think, is an underappreciated wax seal stamper. It was one that I kind of debated adding to my collection for a while, and I would add it to my cart and pull it back out. but it is a truly stunning wax seal. It performs beautifully every single time. There's a lot of really fine texture in there, a lot of detail and visual interest. I've seen a lot of like herb or stem wax seals, but this is definitely my favorite one that I have. All right, one more 3D stamper before I let you go. The Fleur de Lis stamper by Inquisited is super fun. I really love the structure of this one and the different movements and layers within it. Just take a look at that. Isn't that fun? I especially love using this in black for like a more masculine design. It just has a very regal, very structured feel, and it's just so fun. Now, this last stamper is kind of my wax seal crush, my first wax seal crush. This is my very favorite wreath wax seal, HEDERA by Sierra Claire. This wax seal stamper has just a really beautiful organic feel to it. I love how natural it feels. I love how it has a little bit of a wild effect to it without being too much. And one of my pet peeves with wreaths is that they're too thin or too sparse. This, you do not have that problem with. I just think it's so graceful and elegant. I do have a few honorable mentions to share with you that were close to making the list, but not quite. I really thought the DIY stamper should be on here. So we have a video tutorial on this, but because it is not solid brass, it's not going to last very long. I made this with an earring. I'd love to show you how to do that. I'll have that link down below. Also in our honorable mention is my own Blushed Bride wax seal. This is the very first stamper that I made, and while I still love her, there are some things that I would change about how I would do it if I were to design it today. So while again, I still use it, it's not what I would consider my very top. All right, this one pains me. The Eloise wax seal, it's a 3D design. I love the composition. Lisa Child Calligraphy did a beautiful job with this. However, the bouquet, the flowers up above the 3D vase, they don't always show up the way I want them to. I feel like it's a little bit more of a finicky design and I have to mess with it. So I'm putting an honorable mention because it's beautiful. However, because I have to mess with it, I don't think it should be part of the best of the best. Last in our honorable mention is an underrated design. I think that a blank stamper opens up a world of possibilities for your creativity. There are a lot of different shapes. I have a round one, but I'm thinking about getting an oval or a square one in the future. But there's just so many different creative, fun things that you can do if you don't have the design. Now, you do have to be creative, but it's just fun to kind of imagine different things that you could do with it. So definitely something that I think is worth it. And those are my very favorite designs for wax seals at the moment. I'm sure that I'll be able to make a part 2 of this video within another year or two because I continue to collect and even design wax seals that I've loved adding to my collection. Now, if there is a design that you think is missing from my collection or something that you haven't seen in the industry that you think should be there, I'd love to hear about that in the comment section down below. I'd love to explore some of your favorite designs or explore the idea of creating some designs that you would love to see. As always, I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and until next time, happy stamping.